Hi there, in this video I want to take a look at the Bridge Edge Loop tool. So I'll just tab into edit mode here, and you can see that we have this sphere that's divided into two parts. And the Bridge Edge Loop tool is available here in the Edge menu, Bridge Edge Loops, right there. We can also search for it. Just start type bridge, B-R-I, and then you get it right there. So we'll select this part here, and I'll hold Alt and Shift and select this bottom piece here, and then use this Bridge Edge Loops. And it seems like I have some settings here, so I'll just reset those a bit to something sensible. And this is somewhat what you would get by default. The first setting here, connect loops, we'll get to that later. The merge will just create one edge in between here, and we can kind of slide where that's gonna be between these two initial lines that we merged. The twist is gonna rotate where those faces connect, and the number of cuts will not be active when the merge is on, so I'll remove that, and you can see that we get some number of cuts here with that twist just keep going across there. The last four settings here is interpolation between the two edges, so we can change it to linear, blend surface or path, and we can change the profile here, and you can play around with these settings. Alright, let's tab out of edit mode, hide that, and we'll look at the next case here. In this case we have an uneven, we have an even number of vertices here, but we have a different set of vertices down here. We can have the double amount. So if I select these, we can still bridge these like that. However, we can't use the merge there because it requires the same number of vertices on both edges, so we can't use that. Other than that, you can see that we don't really twist the let's see here, add the number of cuts, and this bulge here is thanks to these interpolation and profile settings down here, but the twist just twists around the edges like this, so we don't have a round shape here that we can twist through. The geometry will kind of look the same. So with the same amount of vertices and with a different amount of vertices, obviously this will create triangles like this, and if that's a problem, you should be aware of that. Let's hide this one as well, and then just look at a couple of planes here. Same thing here, with the even amount of vertices, we can bridge that, and it's kind of the same deal, and we can use the merge here, just shift this around, and here we can use the Bridge Edge Loops, but we can't have this merge on. Oops, we get that error message, and instead we'll get triangles like this. We'll hide that, time into object mode, and let's go to the next one. This is one object that contains two cubes. I'll go into face select up here, Opera 3 on my number row. I'll select these two faces without having an open edge on either side, and I'll just select that, and I'll increase the number of cuts here. And you can see that it creates a bridge between these depending on the interpolation settings that I have down here. Oops, we'll need some path or something there. So this is another use case for the Bridge Edge Loop tool. Just select the number of faces, and the edges that go around that selection will be the edge loop that is used. And inside here you can see that that face there is removed, so you don't get internal faces. Right, next one is just a cube here with a little bit different geometry. We'll select this face here and this one on the other side here, and I will use the tool, and we can create something like this, and we can create a number of cuts inside here and create a profile and everything that we had with all of the other examples here. Not much difference, but something to be aware of, that we can create holes through a mesh just as we can create bridges between meshes. Alright, and the last example here is a bit different. We just have a number of edge rings like this, and I'm just gonna select all of them and use the bridge edge tools. You can see that this magic happens. So we can just let's see here. Let's start with these connected loops, and let's do loop pairs. That will make a loop between every second ring here. Open loops with we'll leave the last one here, and if we close the loop, we'll get an extra loop on that last way across there. The twist applies equally to every segment. I believe we can merge, but then we'll get this kind of funky thing. So support it or not, well, you be the judge of that. We get the twist, we got this cut here, so we can create kind of like imagine a cable with like a film over it or something. And we got all of these same interpolation options here, so we can create quite interesting shapes this way. Alright, that's it for the bridge edge loop tools, and thank you for viewing. And if you want to learn about more edit mode tools, just check out the article linked in the description. Okay, thank you, bye.